What's up, guys? Godz Elite back with another video. And this time I'm talking because I've had some requests. People want to see my face. They want to hear me talk. So in the spirit of that, here's my face, here's my voice. I'm going to explain to you, which I mean, actually I couldn't do this without my voice, so I got to tell you anyways. I'm going to explain to you how to get the DeathBringer rocket launcher. This thing is awesome. I love using it. It's basically Gallahorn 2.0, except it's not as good. Like I was telling a buddy, I wish it had a catalyst called Wolfpack that made the little rockets, or the, well, orbs of void, I guess, better. But you know, that's neither here nor there. We'll see. Maybe Bungie will see this video and maybe they'll be like, hey, that's a great idea, let's do it. Because it's an amazing gun. It looks great. I wish it had some cool ornaments. I'm sure they'll be in Eververse soon. Just got to give it time. All right, so as far as your steps, excuse me, first thing you got to do is beat the campaign. Now, if you're, I think it took about 3 hours if you're just speeding through the campaign. Now, I wouldn't suggest doing that, but you know, us kind of messing around doing some side stuff and whatnot here and there, about 4 hours, 5 hours or so. It wasn't very long. But beat the campaign first, so that way you can actually get through and you can actually get this quest. But then after you get the quest, I can't remember what the actual name is. Hopefully I've still got the gameplay, which should be playing around here somewhere where you can see it. But next, the quest that you're going to get, it's going to have you go to all of the lost sectors in or on the moon. Now I'll give you a tip, just because these lost sectors are a little harder than your normal lost sectors because they have the nightmares and stuff in them. Don't do the one in Sorrow's Harbor until it tells you to. We did it thinking it was one of the ones, and we had to do it again later on. It's very long. It's very, very long. So do all the ones, you know, Archer's Line, Anchor of Light, and then Hellmouth. Excuse me again. So that way you can get those 3 out the way, and that's the 3 you have to do. And then after that, you have to do the 4th one, which is in Sorrow's Harbor. And there you have to fight 3 different boss wizards, which from there you have to shoot crystals, and then you shoot a crystal above where the nightmare is, and then he comes out. There's tons of ads, and he's actually a pretty beefy boss. I think he's like 890 power, so at that time where he was a little above us, or a good bit above us maybe. But you kill him, and then you go back to Eris, and I believe she gives you a data piece. Yes. So once you get the data piece, then it's going to send you back to that same lost sector. And you don't have to fight anything. Me and my buddy, we just jump through everybody. And when you get back to the lost sector where you normally open the chest, there's a door to the right, and you're going to go through that door and down that hallway, and it's going to open up a door when you go to it. And then there's going to be, if you've got a rice cake, you can give it to the Jade Rabbit that's in there, which is what I did. But you also pick up a thing in there as well. And once you pick that up, you've got to get necklace fragments. Now the necklace fragments can only be gotten by killing nightmares with arc abilities, not guns, abilities or supers. So if you go to the Sorrow's Harbor, that's the best place to do it. The only thing that sucks is all the new people that are in it just killing stuff. So if you don't have that final shot, and it doesn't matter if you're on a fire team with someone and they get the final shot, you don't get anything. And so me and my buddy were kind of, one of us was doing public events while one of us was doing, or lost sectors while one of us was doing Sorrow's Harbor, stuff like that. If you kill the little acolytes that spawn with the ogre, then you're going to get 2 apiece, so 6. And then if you kill the ogres, I don't think I ever actually killed an ogre. I think at one time it gave me like 5 more, but I've seen some people say more than that, so it just depends. But you've got to kill them with an arc ability, so you're also waiting on that to regen, which takes some time as well. So, you know, kind of pump everything into the super, I guess, if you will. After you collect 20 of those, you'll take it back to Eris. And now this time you got to go through the portal. You go through the portal to see Eris this time. Then once she has a little cutscene with, you know, her little buddies she got now, she's going to give you, or she's going to open the chest for you that's been there the whole time, and you're going to get a skull out of it. It's going to be, I think, the Death Singer's skull. And once you have that, you're going to have to go gather bones. And you're going to have 3 different sets of bones. And you're going to get these from 3 different areas. One's from redoing that same lost sector again, which the Revelation lost sector, which it sucks, but hey, just do it. It's not that big of a deal. You also have to complete a public event. Then lastly, you have to defeat the bone collector. Now, he may spawn in different areas. We found him, I believe, which one is it? Is it Anchor of Light? It's the part of the map that's the bottom, which I'll show you on the video. It's the bottom right of the map is where he is. Normally when you pull into that area, you'll have a knight there that you'll kill, and he spawns those little bitty steps that you can go on. He was there in that time. So I'm assuming he comes around just because you've got that quest step, because I'd never seen him before that point. He's an acolyte, but he's a yellow bar. So I mean, he popped up there. He could be anywhere, but from what I know, he was in that area fighting some fallen. So hopefully he'll spawn as easily for you as he did for us. We came up there the first time and boom, he was there. So it should be fairly easy. Now, once you get all your bones collected, then you're gonna go on, let's see. And the next part, you've got to defeat, I think it was a wizard or an ogre. But it's in the Scarlet Keep strike. So, you know, get you a buddy or matchmake, whatever. And at the very end, when you're going up to the top of the actual Scarlet Keep, it's going to be the second time you have to stop and go around and, you know, get the, you know, elevator going again. There's going to be a secondary boss in there that you have to kill, and that person is what's going to progress the actual thing. So whenever you're going in to those areas while you're going up to the top of the keep, and you're getting stopped, go in there and kill everything. Now you're going to see the person, because when you get the quest step, it's going to match the name. I think it starts with an S. But you kill that person, you don't have to finish the actual strike. Just leave after you kill that person. You get that next step. And then step 8, that's actually the big one. You have to just kill a bunch of stuff. Now, it didn't actually take as long as I thought it was going to take. I think you have to get around like 700 regular kills, 100 mini bosses, and a certain amount of bosses. And it says you can also defeat guardians, but you get your best progress on the moon. So I just went around doing public events, and it took me no time. I think I did maybe 8 public events or so. It wasn't very much. And then we also did some Sorrow's Harbor, and it was no big deal whatsoever. The hardest part was just getting all the little minion kills. Everything else filled out pretty quick. So that would be a good time where you can just run to a lost sector and kill everything, or just, you know, mess around in normal patrol. But that's actually not that bad. It just seems like it's going to be a lot. But once you do that, you're going to get the Choir of the Damned mission, which is the final mission before you get the weapon. It's a 920 mission. It takes you back down. Spoiler alert, you've already beat the campaign. The mission where you have to run out and get out as fast as possible. You go back down there again. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Well, not really, but it's spooky. You do that again, and then at the end you fight the Death Singer again. And once you get done, you get the Death Singer song for yourself. And then once you take that back to Eris, she's gonna have the weapon for you. And it's an awesome weapon. Like I said, it's actually not that crazy of a quest, honestly, to get the weapon. So I would definitely go get it if I were you. But that's it, guys. That's how you get the Death Singer. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, make sure you leave a dislike. I like both. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know in the comments below. If you have any other videos you'd like to see made, let me know. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.